And so we have work to do as it relates to turning the proverbial page. And what we're announcing here today is about turning a page, moving from this crisis mentality, moving from a reactive framework to a framework where we are more sentinel in our approach, that we stand firm and confident as we lean into the future, moving away from a reactive mindset and a crisis mindset to living with this virus. We have all come to understand what was not understood at the beginning of this crisis, that there is no end date. That there is not a moment where we declare victory. Despite so many of the metaphors that were used during this pandemic, the war metaphors, where we said we will defeat this virus, there was some suggestion that that was a destination, that that was a place, when in fact, we now know it's more of a direction. And in that light, we have put together a plan that we coin as the smarter plan, because we are smarter 2 years later. We are more adaptable. We are more capable to understand the nature of this disease, the mutations, its variants, and we recognize with humility that we don't know what we don't know as it relates to the future. But we have never been more prepared for that future. We've learned a lot. We're not approaching things the way we approached it last year, certainly not 2 years ago. We are moving past the crisis phase into a phase where we will work to live with this virus, and we will maintain a readiness posture and stay on top of the nature of change that is so self-evident with this pandemic and disease. And we are moving in a vernacular away from a more control construct of mandates to one where we create the conditions and an environment where we are not reacting, but we are maintaining a posture where we are staying on top of the mutations, stop of this virus, and making sure that we are communicating more effectively and targeting our interventions much more prescriptively than we have in the past. And so the smarter plan is rather simple. You see the word behind me. You see the letters S, starting with the obvious, addressing the issue of waning immunity, addressing the need to continue our work to get shots, to get doses, to get vaccines into people's arms, to get those that haven't been boosted to get boosted. So we have a few million masks. I thought a few million, that will last forever. Little did we know. The country, by the way, was not only out of masks, we at one point had more in inventory than the entire U.S. stockpile. Why did we do that? Because we went to China, we opened up our own factory, and we were able, using the market power of the state of California, to leverage the development and manufacturing of masks. And as a consequence, we started exporting masks ourselves to other states. So masking is an important part of this. It's not just having better fitted masks, better filtration, but also making sure that we are stocked and ready if we see a more virulent mutation of the virus. We want to create a brand new division. We put this in this year's budget. We're requesting this support from the legislature. We want to create a brand new, organized, strategic communication and community partnership unit to focus on mis and disinformation. We just released a series of videos, Mythbuster videos, in partnership with 250 ethnic media outlets, to go after the mis and disinformation that is still a huge problem in America today and here in the state of California. But we want to do our part and not just wait for the federal government to do that, and we want to build out this unit.